Hey, what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Gotta put Cappuccino Boy in his right place. Still gotta find a name for Cappuccino. Lil Cap. So I'm a little low on energy from streaming a bunch this weekend, but I figured I'd still try to stick to the schedule I've been trying to do: Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. I think this week maybe I'll throw in a feedback stream for Friday as well. I really enjoyed listening to people's demo submissions over the weekend. Hey, Renruma, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Get my first coffee of the day started here. You're a trooper for streaming today too. I appreciate the thought behind that, but I think I'm just trying to get more comfortable with just doing what I would normally do in the studio, but with cameras rolling instead. Hey. What's up, Crepe G? Thank you so much for the sub. I will say it was really, well, first of all, it was just cool to see everyone's, support and tuning in to play games and submitting demos to listen to. A lot of talented, so much talent out there. It's kind of insane. But, where was I going with this? I actually totally lost my train of thought. In general, I just enjoyed the weekend, I think, was kind of the bottom line there. And appreciated all the new followers and subscribers, and yeah, just want to keep the ball rolling. Made a lot of fun tracks over the weekend, too. I think a few of you guys were there over the weekend. Was there anything in particular that stood out to you guys that you enjoyed the most that I was working on? Whether it was album stuff or taking some of those pop top lines or acapellas, and I mean, originally I was planning on just reharmonizing them, but it's hard not to want to produce a track, and I realized, I mean, what's the point? There's no reason to not flesh it out a little bit. It doesn't have to be just chords. Girl from Ipanema. First time chatter, Renruma found one of your VODs on YouTube today. Had no idea you streamed. Yeah, well, thanks for joining the chat. I'm kind of getting back into doing this more regularly. I haven't been posting too much about it because I have a terrible relationship with social media. But yeah, I'll get better at it, because like realistically at this point, especially after this weekend, I have a lot of clips and things that I think would be really fun to share on social media. So I would really love to find an editor to help me with that in the long run, because it's a little too much to to do what I do and then try to find time for video editing as well. But in the time being, I think I do need to kind of bite the bullet, get into that as well, because I had a lot of fun working on some tunes this weekend, and just the last couple months in general have been pretty awesome. Also, I have I'm doing a friend of mine a favor, and I'm playing some jazzy background music at a company event. It's his family's company, so he asked me if I would play some jazzy piano for them for 3 hours on Saturday. So I got to figure out what tunes to play. I was thinking about, I mean, there's obviously easy standards that come to mind. Misty, Girl from Ipanema. I love playing blue bossa as well, but my chops are in bad shape these days. Could be cool to maybe throw in some new stuff. How's the wrist doing? Oh, that's actually, I think one of the things I was going to mention is it's doing quite well. I was really happy to see that even though the weekend, definitely spending that much time in the studio, using my wrist that much was it was there were only like a couple of moments where it was a little bit painful briefly. But outside of that, the only effects I felt were some swelling, some tension. And I mean, if I had tried to do like that streamathon maybe a month earlier, it wouldn't have I don't think I would have been able to do it. I would have had to probably call it after a few hours because of just how much worse that injury was. But it's gotten a lot better, and I'm honestly questioning whether I need another shot or not. I do like some stretches and stuff here and there throughout the day to kind of like check in on movements that are feeling good and aren't feeling too good, and they feel pretty comparable between the two hands. Definitely like a little more tightness in the right, but yeah, I've purposely been avoiding. I haven't been lifting weights, which has been kind of annoying. I'm really excited to be able to get back to the gym. So I've just been like jogging and doing stuff like that and general household chores. Oh wait, you're right. Actually, it's Galb. I could play some of my own tunes because there's a couple actually back and forth, and Doppelganger would be really really fun. Would be a great way to kind of I don't know, just have some fun with playing just straight up piano. Hey, what's up, Jessica? Hope you're doing well. If it's simple enough for me to stream the gig from my phone, I might try to do that. I don't know for sure. I don't want to make any promises, but there's a small chance that might be really easy to set up. You're watching from a plane? Surprised you got the bandwidth for that. Alright. Well, I think what I'll probably do for today is focus on album tracks. Maybe I'll take another look at that Toby Fox bootleg thing I was working on. And yeah, let's see. There's this tune I had started, and I just opened it up for the first time in a while. A lot of my patches still are kind of messed up, so just wanted to take a look at it. It's another like harmonic minor, 4 to the floor kind of thing, but I think there's something to it that is interesting to me. Oh wait, let me make sure I got a limiter on here, so I don't destroy everyone's systems.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. All these choices might know what they make for me. Sing for me, playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these.
One of those like
black and white keys.
Voice note type vocal takes, just trying to get an idea down quickly. I don't know what's going on with these drums, but it sounds pretty terrible right now. What is this clap? Oh, what? Oh, it just sounds like that. It sounds like it's phasing or something. But yeah, also just a heads up, today probably won't be a very long stream. Yeah, I'll probably be around for, I'd say like 3 hours or so. We'll see. Maybe once this coffee kicks in, I'll feel differently. Truly a magical substance. Okay, so this is one of the patches that is not loading properly. So let's see, we'll just duplicate it, and we're gonna mute this for now. And we're gonna try to see if we can create like some kind of similar patch. Looks like there's some processing from the chain that carried over okay, so we'll go kind of like this. I think there is a little bit of pitch movement. Definitely some distortion. Damn. Remember when that Knock 2 Dash Star track came out? That was everywhere when that tune came out. That's crazy. It's pretty wild because, like, I mean, I don't want to say this in a way that can be misconstrued as a backhanded compliment. But it felt like that track is really what put him on the map for a lot of people. What in the... Am I tripping out right now? Huh. Oh. Oh, that's crazy. The setting the what is this called? Polarity? Bipolar is off. It just happens to perfectly go to a major fourth. I thought I was losing my mind there for a second. Okay, well, we're not doing a Dash Star remake right now, and I wouldn't even be close with this synth anyways, but Um, One thing I will say that I think I still need to get used to when it comes to producing and streaming is that I'm still getting used to just the psychological aspect of there being other people basically like in the studio with me, right? Not just other people, but at times kind of complete strangers. And I think I'm still learning to kind of just ignore the ways in which that might affect me creatively. And I think part of it too is that like when you are an artist that has some I mean, I'm pretty far from I would consider myself successful in the sense that I've been able to make a living off of my music for the last 10 years. And I think that when you've had some kind of success and you're kind of like I guess sharing your workflow, there's also like the thought that like people peering back too far behind the curtain, maybe it'll kind of make people less interested in the mystery of like, oh, how does he do this? How does he do that? Or maybe it'll make people realize like, oh, these are all insecurities. I'm just kind of like voicing that, you know, I've gone through and that maybe other people have gone through too. But it's also kind of funny because people sometimes when the less you know about someone and their workflow and if they're kind of more on the anonymous side, which I'm not really, but once you peer too far back behind the curtain, you see like, oh, that's how it's done. Like that's pretty simple. Like, oh, okay, now that I've seen it, it's like that's you know, that's not that special. And there's a little bit of a fear sometimes that you might expose yourself to be more ordinary than fans or supporters might perceive you to be otherwise. But at the end of the day, like I think a lot of that is not necessarily that important. It kind of depends on who you are, I suppose, as an artist and a musician. And I think that for a lot of acts, keeping the content that you're sharing about who you are and like controlling the narrative, right? Like that's a big part of it. Can be a big part of your career and your success and your brand. And but I kind of enjoy transparency more, and I think that it probably does hurt my in some ways my brand and my image and who knows, but I don't know that I necessarily care that much about that. But yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about that a little bit yesterday, so I think that's why I kind of started rambling about that a little bit. Yeah, I appreciate it, Art Nerd. Yeah, for sure, Jessica. I feel the same way. Oh yeah, that little gotta add that little reverb. I appreciate the kind words, Essian. Yeah, I'm not trying to like farm for compliments here. Don't get me wrong. Just kind of trying to, I guess, just air out some like dirty laundry that's dirty, like mental laundry way. That came out kind of wrong. Or is it air out the dirty laundry? What's the phrase? Okay. I think I usually kind of prefer asym a little bit more sometimes. Also, I haven't used this splitter function yet. So it looks like you can split. Oh, I see. Mid-side. That's really sick. Why do I not use this? Wow. Okay, hold on. So we could compress the side signal a bit. Let's see how that works. But shouldn't muting the mid make it side only? I wonder why it's not doing that. Sometimes verbalizing them and then also verbalizing truth afterwards can help alleviate those fears. Yeah, totally. I agree. I mean, it's kind of like therapy. It's great because instead of paying BetterHelp, I just turn on Twitch and I start rambling about my insecurities. I've hacked the system. I get paid to get my therapy done. Get on my level. Also, I think I'm misunderstanding how these splitters are working because or maybe not. It kind of looks like. Oh, well, the bypass. Okay, I think I understand. The bypass just means that it would bypass the effects, not the entire mid audio. I think I understand it now. Get some velocity mapping in here. What key is this in? I forget.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me.
I kind of liked it better. The E flat. Let's get a little I want to get a little comb action in here. Well, kind of enjoying that riff a little bit. Maybe we don't keep working on this particular idea right now. Let's just try to find a groove that we can keep designing this bass sound to. Let's get the BPM down a little bit, maybe to like 100. I was gonna change that to envelope. And this one should be free. Yeah. We could maybe speed it up a little bit. Gesaffelstein wire. I love how I can just add wire to anything. Let's add a little release to this. Maybe the higher the velocity? Nah, I'm not exactly sure. I'll never not have fun with comb filters. Okay, we need to make the kick a little more, dirty. Gotta make it dirty. Let's see. I wonder what kind of, actually, I feel like Closey has a lot of kicks in her pack that have some, like, kind of like messy tails, like acoustic sounding. So let's try to lay that in there. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's just a random kick of mine. Let's get rid of these effects. Ooh. Okay, maybe hold on, let me undo that. Those were actually helping out a little bit. I kind of like that riff though. I think I might record that real quick before I don't want to forget the riff. Okay, it's not what I want, but just to get the idea down real quick. I guess in a way, making music is also kind of like seeing a therapist. Okay, we need some hi-hats in here. That could be kind of cool. To drum rack or not to drum rack? I think we drum rack. What's the point of having the drum rack if you're not going to use the drum rack? Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also, there's this Matzo kick here somewhere. Yeah, that one sounds like it could be a nice layer if we... It's kind of a crazy long tail for a kick. Holy. Like Sleeper Crash Simple. It's like it's becoming an inside joke at this point. Okay, this sounds absolutely horrible. Maybe, hold on. Is my kick 2 working again? I think it is. I wonder if this could be a good time to engineer something instead of just doodling with random samples. Let's give it a shot. Let me get rid of this MIDI for this kick drum. Yeah. Whoops, I didn't mute it. There we go. Sorry, y'all. My brain is very, very slow today. So the plan is, let's build out some interesting drums a little bit, and then we can kind of develop the vibe of this a little more. And maybe there's a way for us to pitch down these vocals to work with this instead. Oh man, I hate the default kick and kick 2. And the transient too. Maybe we expand this to include that little turnaround that I recorded in the MIDI. I'm actually kind of hearing it happening like every third measure. Oh shit. I ruined it with the quantization. It was the wrong grid. Whatever. Let's just re-record it. Yeah, let's just do that. Yo, what just happened? Hey, bro, I'm gonna have to ban you from this stream. You're gonna spend all your money gifting subs to people. Thank you so much, Blades Runner. That was really kind of you. And obviously, I'm joking. Your stream privileges will never be revoked. Yo, wait, we've been meeting a lot of sub goals lately. I love it. So welcome to all the people that were just gifted subs. That was 10 gifted tier 1 subs from Blades Runner. Dude, you're going crazy this month. Asian Gray also gifted a sub to Cindy Sham. Welcome and thank you. Really appreciate it, guys. Guys and gals and cappuccinos and everything in between. Yo, another... Damn. What are you guys doing right now? Asean, thank you so much for gifting another sub to Junie. And I feel like... Yeah, I don't know. One last shout out for Blaze Runner. Dude, you've been going crazy with the subs. And this month has been the Blades Runner month, for real. Oh yeah, the whole reason I re-recorded this is to do that. Yo, AC on Gray. You guys are in like a sub off right now, or what's going on here? Gifted a sub to Blue Jay Skies. Thank you so much, Asean. Which, actually, this reminds me, because Asean, you were one of the raffle winners over the weekend. I'll be sending out those gifts tomorrow morning. So the hats, stickers, pins, and letters will be reaching y'all soon. If you're Asean, yours actually in particular, it might be a different process just because you're in a country that might be a little bit more difficult to reach. But I got all the info you sent me in the email, and I'll look into it, and I'll make sure to get that taken care of as soon as possible. This doesn't sound very good, but it's okay. We'll just keep chipping away at it until we got what we want. Oh, I think a lot of it is also these. I don't know if including the hi-hat in there is maybe the best idea. Let's get some claps in here. I was actually pretty happy with when I was doing that JT bootleg over the weekend. Some of those sloppy claps actually sounded pretty cool, the ones I recorded. So maybe we'll try to do more of that. Some live claps. What? Bro. Blades Runner, you gotta calm down. Holy. He's too powerful. He is too powerful. Damn. All right, another 11 gifted tier 1 subs. Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to all the new subs. ABSXL vibes. Havy Baby. Mugballin. Breathe Vapor, etc., etc., etc. Welcome, everyone. I think that was an all-time high. Hype train, too. I have no regard for my money. You should. Please. Always remember to gift responsibly. I know. Blades Runner, please, hey, I'm not gonna only give what you're comfortable with giving. I really appreciate it, though. It's extremely kind of you. Wait, what? What are you at right now? Didn't you just... So you're at 21 gifted just for the day? All right, we gotta time out. Is there a way to... That would be hilarious if there was a way to, like, prevent somebody from gifting subs for, like, a certain amount of time. You guys, come on. Timeout subs, is that a thing? I swear, Asean and Blades Runner, you guys are in a sub off right now. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Asean, for gifting that sub. Galloping tapeworm. Welcome. Let's go. All right. Well, now I kind of have to stream a bit longer today. Otherwise, I don't want to disrespect the they're like the subscription raid bosses. I also gotta turn up the cooling in here. It is warm. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic and record some claps here. Okay, this is sounding like doo-doo right now, but it's all good. All right, let's just do this. Pan. We'll group all the claps. Let's get rid of the silence. Yeah, something like that. I was picturing some pretty big, messy claps. So we'll probably layer this maybe with a couple other samples or so. Get some more crunchiness, because these are probably going to be pretty soft sounding right now. Let's see. Bring it a little closer. Yeah. Let's make sure to turn off the warp too. Hold on. Where is that? There we go. All right. Cool. Now that they're grouped, let's get a multiband on there and a Pro Q before that. Yeah, we'll just copy paste the instance here. I'll make sure these are unwarped as well. Okay. Hold on, this one is not sounding great right now. Let's fix that real quick. Okay, sweet. So now we can copy these over. I think maybe we have the mix of the comb start at 0 and kind of pop in. Hey, what's up, first time chatter, Nickel Dowry? I want to redeem Haywyre collab. I wonder if we want a tiny bit of reverb on here or not. Let's see. Room. actually not really crazy about how this is sounding right now, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We could throw an offbeat hi-hat in here, just to give the illusion that we're making progress. Wait, why can't I? Oh, weird. Let's arm this. Trying to hear why this sounds so bad to me. I suppose at 110 we can probably make it a little bit longer. What frequency is this ending at? 47? Yeah. Maybe let's add a tiny bit of that pitch transient in there too. Okay, that sounds a little bit better than what we had before, at least. Pretty cool, but this splitter thing didn't really end up doing anything, did it? I don't know. Let's just leave it for now. The convolve. It's so much fun. Let's keep... Let's go back to that, where did I put that chorus? Oh, I didn't put it anywhere. Alright, let's do the same thing with the chorus here. We'll, just create an envelope here. I don't know if this is actually making the sound any better. But whatever. Kind of like that chord progression, but I forgot what was going on with this earlier stuff. I don't know if this is going to relate enough to where this idea was starting.
I can
Where are the...
truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. All these choices might know what they made for me.
Yeah, it's kind of written for... It almost works because I think I'm 5 semitones down, but... let's see. Or am I?
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony.
Yeah, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 semitones down. So, lucky for us, this... I mean, this isn't the final take, obviously, so if we pitch this down 2 to get to that, we might be able to...
Truthfully,
or... 4, so 4 up. Probably won't sound very good.
truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony.
Let's see. So if it was -2 to get there, it'd be -5, so it should be -7.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. Now these choices might know what they made for me. They sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
I think it could work. I don't know if my voice can naturally do that. Truthfully, maybe I could do it.
I can feel.
So then I have these other vocals. The pitch down vocal. Hey, Eidolon, nice to see you in here. Today's been an interesting day with an absurd amount of gifted subs from people for basically no reason.
Truthfully.
Okay. So let me just arm that synth again real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I can actually just pitch this down. I'm kind of curious what this could sound like.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it.
Uh-oh. So only worked for that one little portion there. Take this to -7. I mean, realistically, I should just do new takes, but I'm kind of lazy right now. I don't really want to do vocals.
This is my superpower.
I think they both go down a half step.
I can think about it.
Yeah, okay. That should be good enough just for the jamming, sketching purposes. Let's try it.
I can feel it in my bones. I can bring my voice of my own. I can feel it in my bones. I can bring my voice of my own. I can feel it in my bones. I can bring my voice of my own. I can feel it in my bones. I can bring my.
It's obviously like super rough, but there's something kind of cool too about like the more spoken, like soft thing that wasn't on purpose. I think I was just trying to get the idea down really quickly. In terms of those the vocals. But I think that when I do try to do a better take, I'll try to match that tone.
This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower.
What's going on? Got some MIDI down here I don't want right now.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
Blades. Okay, please. I mean this with all due respect. I don't want you to not be supporting the stream or something. But please take a break after this. You gifted like 25 subs today. That is extremely, extremely generous. Now that you have your attention, redeem text, more improvisation with this current synth. All right, I shall. Read the chat then, or I'll do it again. Damn, wait, I've never seen that before. Current hype train conductor? I had no idea that's a thing. All right. You redeemed for an improvised riff, Cindy Shum. Got it. Okay, sorry about that. That's the riff that I'm hearing right now, so I'll let that count as the improvised riff for you, Cindy Shum.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower. This is my superpower. This
Okay, cool. That's a lot of fun. All right. Hopefully that counts on some level as a redemption for those for that jam.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me.
Actually, it would be kind of cool. Maybe it starts with the more sustained notes. So let's see, if it was -4 in the original key, -5 should be -9, right? Am I mathing right?
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, they're riding me. You know these choices might know what they made for me. They sing for me, they're playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys. I can feel it in my bones.
Okay, I'm kind of seeing it. I think it actually somehow I full circled back to working on the this idea after all. What is this kit about? Oh, this is just the side chain, I think. We got a new follower. No reason, realistically. Hey, new follower. Deva, thank you for following me. Let's see. Let's copy the claps from this section that I made, though. I'm glad I removed the warping on there already.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can pick my power. Bring me crazy mind. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can pick my power. Bring me crazy mind.
Okay. Maybe we have a little break there. Just do like a one, maybe not even a full measure, like 2 beats. No, let's do full measure there maybe, and then
This is my superpower.
and then fill, and then drums. Commence the drums.
This is my superpower.
And despite these being temporary vocals, I do want to get rid of some of the low end at least real quick.
This is my superpower.
Or did I just slap that on?
This is my superpower.
Huh? Am I tripping?
I can
Oh, right.
I can feel it in my bones. I can pick my power.
I don't think I'm even saying any words there.
I can feel it in my bones. I can pick my power.
What am I saying? Yeah. That's not a real language.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can pick my power.
You know, ever since that one stream happened years ago where I didn't turn off my mic when I was vocoding and everybody could hear me going like, and I think I've never been quite that embarrassed in my entire life. So at this point, nothing else feels like it can actually embarrass me anymore. It's kind of like a superpower, one might say.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can pick my power.
All right. Let's figure out what to do with this synth now.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, they're riding me. You know these choices might know what they made for me. They sing for me, they're playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these
Oh, that was not right. Obviously the synth is super loud right now, so I can turn it down a tad just while we're trying to figure out what to do here. Yo, Sugar Coated Sounds. It's a cool name. Thank you for following.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. You know these choices might know right, they ain't made for me. Sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it. This is my superpower. I can feel it. This is my superpower.
Okay, let's double that section. I think it'll feel better to repeat it. Repeat that whole section once, and then we can add like a, you know, all the usual suspects for a section like this: builds, low pass snare, and with some reverb, some snare rolls, and risers and whatnot.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
Now where do we go from there? I actually didn't mind this kick from the intro. Yeah, I mean, it's also louder, so that always helps. Give the illusion of it being better. Is there a scientific like term for that? I don't actually. Maybe that's not a real thing. I remember always being told or hearing from producers that, you know, loudness gives the illusion of something sounding better. Well, that is... We'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I only know ear fatigue. Yeah, for sure. That's another common one. New idea. Bring fiance wire. Hey, she's an entire human being with a life and schedule of her own. I can't just redeem it and bring her out. But hey, if there was a button to do that, I would love to have access to that. That'd be pretty sweet. We were in a long distance relationship for a year, and when we started dating, we were at least like 2,000 miles apart or so. And it's funny because I left the city that she had just moved to, and then we started long distance dating, and we always joked around about, I don't know, we're in the infatuation stage, so we're talking a lot about like teleportation, and it'd be nice to just have distance not be a factor. And it isn't anymore. I mean, as soon as we moved to Milwaukee together, it was a pretty incredible feeling. But yeah, I've been looking for that make fiance appear magic button for a long time.
When I see, truthfully, when I see, speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. These choices might know about. Truthfully, when I see, speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. These choices might know about. They made for me, sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right, faithfully playing these black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it. This is my superpower.
I don't know. There's something there. This is something that happens to me a lot when I'm sketching ideas from scratch. I tend to have very few elements, and I try to focus on elements that I can perform with my MIDI keyboards. But then inevitably, to get real progress on a song, I ended up having to split up something like this into multiple different sounds and stuff to get the right fidelity and such. But regardless, let's just record a little jam here, and then we'll try to figure out how to approach diving a little bit deeper into this.
Truthfully, when I see, speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. These choices might know what they made for me. Sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it. I can think about when I push it. This is my superpower. I can feel it. I can think about when I push it. This is my superpower. I can feel it. I can think about when I push it. This is my superpower. I can feel it. I can think about when I push it.
I don't know. It's really rough right now, but I can figure it out.
Truthfully, I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a...
The latency certainly isn't helping, but I mean, look at this. There's not even that much in this chain, but it's the Pro and Bs that always get you. They don't have to have look ahead, I think. They still give a bit of latency, I'm pretty sure. What does it say? 20 milliseconds? Yeah. But, anyways, I think, wait, what buffer rate are we? 128, yeah. You'd think it wouldn't be that bad, but then even just that and just the limiter, it's... Yeah, you guys know the drill. I can rant on about, complain about latency forever. I hate to admit it, but I feel like I'm slowly turning into one of those complainy old people. I picture myself as a grandpa. I would love to be a grandpa, but I feel like I'll be one of those like, you know, I'll probably sound like that.
To me, I'm pulling my strings like a...
Harmer, dude, I miss Harmer so much.
Truthfully, when I see... Truthfully, when I see... Speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a... Truthfully, when I see... Speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a...
Actually, I'm gonna make these half step up because
I'm pulling my strings like a symphony.
Yeah, and then maybe I'll reverse the reverse and just have this one in the same key as the downbeat. Just have a really short little hit there.
Symphony, strings like a symphony.
Shorter.
Strings like a
symphony.
Symphony.
I don't know. We'll leave it like that for now.
Right in me. Now these choices might know route they made for me. Sing for me. And playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
Let's get some kind of other synths going in here. I mean, it's so bare bones right now. It's get a little delay. Yo, that's kind of crazy that we hit the all-time hype train high not even during the streamathon, just on a random Tuesday. That's kind of funny. I wonder if I should do the rhythm there. Let me just record this random little ARP thing. All right. I feel like it should be sustained, not like plucked. So let's try to mute the synth here during this section. Create another version here that's let's turn up the vocals a tiny bit as well. You know what? Maybe I'll keep this as like the patch for some of these, the like low, obviously the low end, lower harmonics and such, and then I'll add a melody. Okay, when it gets more intense, I think I want those notes probably to be I want to legato that as well. We're just gonna get like a little. Let's get some kind of lead in here as well. It's gonna get crowded fast, but I think I just want to hear. There's this voice leading I'm hearing, or supporting melody, whatever. Let me just kind of move this forward a little bit. See. I'm hearing a few different things that are all kind of competing right now. So let's take this synth. Sorry, y'all, I haven't been looking at chat much, but not seeing too many first-time chatters or redemptions. So I'm just gonna keep going at it. Might be a little too much detuned, actually. I kind of liked that at first, but now. Let's actually get rid of all modulators on this for a moment. Wait. Okay, so
Black and white keys.
wait. Why is that being sustained like that? The bane of my existence. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Sustained pedal automations.
Faithfully playing these black and white keys.
Yeah, let's get a snare roll going for that second half. Man, I hate working a lot on, working on vocal takes that I know are just placeholders, but I feel like they really need it. So this one's they're going to different sidechain routings, but I don't think we really care too much about that right now. Definitely hearing that melody, but it's kind of like a little motif we can try to have throughout the song. The end of that melody.
Truthfully, when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. You know these choices might know what they made for me. Sing for me, playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
I know I play some of the stuff I arm and play is just way out on top of the mix, but it's just because I'm vibing out. Let's record that real quick. Damn it. I'm hearing like a lot of different melodies. This is usually a problem with my tracks. I'm like, what do I do? I want everything. I want it all. Where do I put it all? In a obnoxiously long 8-minute track, maybe. Which is kind of hilarious to think about. I don't think there's any compensation for how DSPs like Spotify pay you depending on a track length, right? Like if your song is like 40 seconds long, you get a listen, versus like a track that's 7 minutes long, it's also just one listen, I'm pretty sure, right? I don't know if any of you guys know, but it's almost you get punished for wanting people to listen to a longer song. It's kind of silly, but hey, a lot of the industry is kind of silly. I don't make the rules. I just write the music. Okay, let's record that because I was having fun with that. Been writing a lot of stuff that's in this kind of tempo and this vibe, these harmonic minor keys. What's the longest track you think you've ever made? How long was it? Blue Jay. I'm trying to think. It's probably some of my older music. I know I have. There's a really old song of mine, for example, called Atmospheric Evolution. I think that one I remember was quite long. I wrote a lot of songs that were like 6 minutes, 7 minutes, stuff like that. Maybe I have one that's close to 8 minutes, but yeah, never got into the double digits. I wonder if I could duplicate this piano real quick and get a felt piano going. That might be soft enough to layer into this potential little second half of the verse.
A symphony, they're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right, they made for me. Sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
maybe this is where we just repeat this. Except it would have to go down a half step here. Ah! -6. And then up a half step here. Obviously it gets a bit repetitive. I was thinking maybe we wash it out to kind of like... Or we go just power. So it's right. It'd be right here. I'll do the same thing again. So -6. My brain. I feel like this could work a bit better. We'll see. Okay, but like, where do we go from here? This is another issue I've been having a lot with these ideas. It's like, I don't know how to keep where the momentum should go. I mean, some of the answers to that are pretty straightforward. As long as we're not doing anything crazy, we can obviously just bring the drums back in and keep the same chord progression rolling. I'm just gonna do a quick save here. Midnight Mist, 7:44. Damn, that's pretty close to 8 minutes. That is an old track. I've actually been thinking about whether I should consider remaking that, because I actually really like that tune. Do a vocoder for the last one. I like where your head's at, Jake Durs. I almost want to, like, I don't know, do we just low pass it too? I think we do. Sorry, 1 second. It's my manager. How dare you distract me from my work? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. All right. Maybe it's like Maybe we break here.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
And then we go. Wait, where's the piano here?
This is my superpower.
Well, we could just jam it out on piano for a second and see.
This is my superpower.
Big I feel like I need a different sound, even if I'm just sketching. Go back to the synth from earlier.
This is my superpower.
Wait, what is going on with this vocal reverb? Oh, what? I didn't remember doing that. Turn the mix all the way down here. Yeah. This should be all right.
This is my superpower.
Ooh, that's kind of cool for... all the angst.
This is my superpower.
Okay, obviously this is pretty soft. Let's duplicate this one more time. Get rid of some of this automation. Remove macro.
This is my superpower.
I don't know. Feels not so great anymore for some reason. I think it's because this section sounds so big.
This is my superpower.
I think it's just a matter of fleshing it out because all the sounds here are like.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower. This superpower.
Just I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, we're I think we're on the right path. I'm feeling something. Guess I get a snare in this mix here. Sure, I don't know. I think these claps are messing with the mix a bit at the moment. Let's actually get rid of the... I think maybe the reverb is okay here. Let's try to make it more dry here. Well, God, this sounds so bad. Is that kick just so loud in the mix that it might just be because of the limiter that I'm not realizing how loud this kick is. Also, let's find a different snare sound. Let's just go through some samples. Kind of like the... I don't think that this will fit, but you never know. The low end suppresses it. Yeah, it might be something along those lines. I think the intensity of this moment might require... There we go. Something like that, I think, might be a bit better. I guess we'll need the tail. Not quite that much of it. There we go. Yeah, not loving it, but who knows? In the context of the song, it might work. All right, where's that bass sound?
This is my superpower.
This is my superpower.
like that at all. I don't like this snare. Let's just try to keep sketching it out. Let's wash it out a little bit. Do we have a macro on this for sustain? Yeah, there we go.
This is my superpower. I can feel I can fight the power. This is my superpower. I can feel I can fight the power. This is my superpower.
Alright, that sounds pretty ass, but
Truthfully,
let's make these. Sometimes I get frustrated with a section, I'll just go somewhere else with the song, work on something else for a little bit. Get rid of all that automation. Okay, we can actually make this patch in particular, we can make mono now because we know that this is just going to be used for bass stuff now.
truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. You know these choices might not right, they made for me. Sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys. Faithfully, faithfully, faithfully playing these black and white keys.
This is my superpower. I can feel
I have an idea. Why don't
Gotta do follow up.
Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Void Hunter 222. Why'd you stop at 3 2s? Asking the real questions here. Why not 4 2s or 5 2s?
Truthfully,
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
So what if we just take the,
This is my superpower.
we'll just take that section and add some heavier drums to it and go from there.
This is my superpower. 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 This is my superpower.
And we have a little fill.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
You guys know the drill. We can bust out some weird little,
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
It's kind of fun playing a crazy ARP on top of that. I get rid of those vocals for a sec here.
This is my superpower.
What is that? There's some weird noise down there. Or am I imagining things? I'm losing my mind.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
some kind of riff there would be cool. But I don't really know what.
This is my superpower.
Damn, this latency is insane. It's crazy. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. It's mostly the soothe. Yeah, I think it's fine. It is a bit harsh without some of those. But whatever.
This is my superpower.
I don't know.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
Wait, damn it! What was the riff? I was, I think that one works. Woo! My wrist muscles, man. It's crazy how just a little bit of soloing like that is still quite intense for my wrist. But I'm really glad I'm glad I can just play stuff like that without pain anymore. So that's, I don't really get to complain. But, whew, wow. It's crazy how much strength I've lost in my wrist in the last few months. All right.
This is my superpower.
Sometimes I gotta calm myself down. Remember that it's more fun to solo over a finished song than to wear out all that excitement on something that's got a ways to go. Alright, this take seems pretty good. Let's look at our quantize. Let's turn off. And then maybe we have some kind of... Wait. Huh. And we could even maybe foreshadow it in the intro somehow. Wait, what does this even sound like? I forget.
Truthfully, when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, or writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right. Truthfully,
That kick is quite juicy.
speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, or writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right. They ain't made for me. They sing for me. They're playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing.
What time is it? 3:30. Damn, I've been working on this track for 2.5 hours now. You're asking for a little lick action, Jake? Daily dosage, lick dosage. Let's see. This is not quite what I was envisioning with this piano. So let's I wanted it way more like low pass. Let's go like this.
Speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me.
Maybe the first 4 bars though. There's no piano. I'll introduce it here.
They ain't made for me. They sing for me. They're playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
This is my superpower. I can feel it. This is my superpower. I can feel it.
Yeah, actually, so let's get rid of the piano here. And let's bring that synth riff in here, right? Let's start foreshadowing right there. Let's see. Or do we do the higher octave there? Whoa, that is a little rough. Hold on. Let me just grab all these. I mean, I'm trying to hear what it might sound like when, you know, it's all those high-end frequencies are tamed a bit and mixed in properly, but I don't know. Kind of like the sound of the lower.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony.
I don't really like this bass sound anymore for this intro, but I wonder if it's an EQ issue. There's also some... It's definitely not just an EQ issue. I keep hearing a halftime section. That could be kind of cool. This is my super. Could be cool.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. You know these choices might know right, they ain't made for me. Sing for me, playing me. I'm dancing left and right.
I'm actually not sure about this piano. I feel like maybe we do different stuff. Different stuff. For now, let's pretend we're pretend we're just gonna keep moving. Yep, good old sustain pedal issues back again. There we go.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. And all these choices might be right, they ain't made for me. Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. And all these choices might know right, they ain't made for me. Sing for me and play.
I think you can hear me hitting the piano keys in the background of that demo take.
Truthfully, when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. But all these choices might know what they made for me. They sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
I don't know. That's kind of a cool little bass line to continue the track.
Truthfully, when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. And all these choices might know what they need from me. They sing for me, they're playing me. I'm dancing left and right.
Yeah, let's just use that. Wonder if that would be a more interesting bass line in the beginning too.
They need from me. They sing for me, they're playing me. Truthfully, when I see it.
It's a little too much.
Truthfully,
I still don't know what to do.
truthfully, when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony.
Well, it's
Truthfully, when I see it speaks to me.
hold on, that's way too high in velocity.
Truthfully,
There we go.
when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. And all these choices might know what they need from me. They sing for me, they're playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
This is my superpower.
It'd be cool if I did like a. This is something I enjoyed doing on Insight, where, that the first like drop is more like there's like that really intense ARP, kind of like this more intense arpeggiated thing, and then the second drop is the main melody. I'm kind of wondering if that is something that might work in this track as well.
Truthfully, when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling. Truthfully, when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. And all these choices might know what they need from me. They sing for me, they're playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
This is my superpower.
Let's get rid of all the drums here.
This is my superpower.
Yeah, let's make this. There's lots of percussion happening up until this point. We can kind of get those out of there for a moment. And let's
This is my superpower. 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 I can feel it burning. I can fight the power. Going crazy now. This is my superpower. I can feel it burning. I can fight the
Maybe I should add some lyrics about sustained pedal automation.
power. Going crazy now. This is my superpower. This is my superpower. I can feel it burning. I can fight the power. Going crazy now. This is my superpower. I can feel it burning. I can fight the power. Going crazy This is my superpower. This is my superpower. This is my superpower. I can feel it burning. I can fight the power. Going crazy now. This is my superpower. I can feel it burning. I can fight the power. Going crazy now.
I'm wondering, maybe we I don't know, do we maybe leave this riff out for a moment?
I can fight the power. Going crazy now. This is my superpower.
Oh wait, what did I just do? I think I inserted that in the wrong area. Please don't take that out of context. Okay, we're gonna okay, everything still sounds kind of like butt in that drum kit, but it's okay. All right. Let's see if this might work.
This is my superpower.
I don't know. I want to like. I feel like the ARP energy just.
Black and white keys.
This is my superpower. I can feel it burning. I can fight the power.
Going crazy now.
This is my superpower.
I can feel it burning.
I can fight the power.
Going crazy now.
This is my superpower.
I don't know.
I This is my superpower.
Definitely some kind of riff there will be cool.
This is my superpower.
Maybe we should like go up.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
I don't know. I can't quite place my finger on it.
This is my superpower.
I'm just trying to think about how I could like slide down and back up. Oh, yo, thank you for the follow or inspect the music.
This is my superpower.
Alright, let's go back to the beginning and ponder our choices so far in this song.
Truthfully, truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. You know these choices might not right, they ain't made for me. Sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
Extremely rough.
This is my superpower.
I can feel
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony.
This is my superpower. I can feel the power. Things
Well, I think we should have the let's get that offbeat hi-hat in that second half. I mean, it does feel good to have the break, but then we want to.
This is my superpower.
Wonder if it could be cool to have the piano.
This is my superpower.
Maybe we do that, and then we can go back into this kind of like section after.
This is my superpower.
And then we want to wind things down somehow at the end. I hate the sound design in this intro, though. I mean, it doesn't... I wonder if I should try to... I'll probably do a vocal take that's in key, and then I'll try to do a vocal take that's... What is this? 7 semitones higher? And then I'll lower it. Kind of compare the two and see which one sounds better.
Truthfully, when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these truths is mine, no right, they ain't made for me.
I could probably do it in this octave, so.
Yeah, these truths is mine, no right, they ain't made for me. It's soon for me, they're playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully. Truthfully,
This kick is taking up.
truthfully, when I see it speaks to me.
I'm really not happy with this sound here. The sidechain might be a bit too much as well. I'm realizing that in the intro, this is another thing I like about my sidechain approach. Let's see, it's going from 27. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's nice to have all these different routings all coming from the same sound, because then you could do something like this where I could just use this to automate the volume, but we're gonna map this to a macro here, set the max to, what is it at, -12. Yeah, make it 12. And then we'll use this, call it dummy volume. And then, see.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my
Wait a minute. Do I not have sidechain in the rest of the track right now? Is that why? I don't think we had sidechain in the track at all. That's funny. I just realized that. We only had it in the intro. Okay.
truthfully, what I see.
Yeah, you can see that it's not as, like, it's kind of sitting on top of the mix a little bit more, which is, I think, better for the intro. But let's try to figure out what this sound is about, because I think maybe EQing out some of the sides could be nice. I also want to, like, own in on the articulation. It's kind of all over the place because of the velocity mapping and other stuff going on. So, sorry, y'all. I'm not really engaging much with the chat. Hopefully, I didn't. Maybe just less plucky. That's true. It is very plucky. I'm not sure if you're talking about the bass sound from the intro, but. Let's see. Maybe some resonant movement would be cool. But we want the that's cooler. Reminds me of that Cool Girl bass line a little bit, or bass sound rather.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a truthfully, what I see.
It's a bit, yeah, it needs a lot of work still.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a truthfully, what I see. Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a truthfully, what I see.
Wonder if there's any other stuff we could throw on here to spice it up. We could also add other elements, but I definitely like this a little bit more.
Truthfully, what I see.
It's that velocity articulation that.
Truthfully, what I see. Truthfully, what I see.
Oh, this isn't really quantize. I might want to... what the...
Truthfully, what?
I'm gonna quantize...
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me.
let's see. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have access to that synth anymore.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a truthfully. What?
I like it. It's got this kind of like really suppressed, kind of like, I don't know, dark vibe to it. Kind of feels like you're being told like a secret you don't want to know. I didn't ask for this. Man, imagine being a therapist and like all the stuff that people tell you that you have to carry with you. Like, that's kind of wild to think about. I know that, like, I wonder if it's true that a lot of therapists also have therapists. I know that's like a running joke.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a truthfully. What I see speaks
That's
to
why
me.
therapists have contracts and boundaries.
Pulling
Yeah.
my strings like a
I'd like to know the history behind the law for doctor-patient confidentiality. Whether there is like any particular turning point in history for that.
truthfully. What I see speaks to me. Pulling my strings.
Yo, thank you for the follow, M4 6 string.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. All these choices might know how they made for me. Sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it. I can find the power. This is my superpower. I can feel it. I can find the power.
Oh, where'd it go?
This is my superpower.
I actually think maybe it continues there an octave lower, if that's possible.
This is my superpower.
which bass line to use next here. Ooh! Wait. I think that one could be used here too. I think it could work actually.
Choices might go right, they ain't made for me. Sing for me, and being me. I'm dancing left and right, faithfully. Brandies, black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it burn. I can think about it. Bring it closer now. This is my superpower.
Okay, and then the melody part here. Oh, wait. The side chain. The side chain? Not the side chain.
Black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it burn. I can think about it.
Alright. So melody would come here.
This is my superpower.
That was very sloppy, but I like the general idea. Damn it, this stupid sustain pedal automation. There we go. And then maybe, do we go back to that intro beat just for a brief moment before the song's over? Where's that bass line?
This is my superpower.
Yeah, one more time, whatever.
My superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can think about it.
And then that can be the end of the song. And maybe we have some piano in there too.
This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can think about it.
I like that.
This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower.
Something like that. Let's quantize that real quick. And let's get a quick version of this lead idea going. It doesn't feel that great yet, but I think as the mix progresses, it'll feel better and better.
This is my superpower.
Damn it. I gotta get a vibrato on this thing too. LFO 5, 6, yeah, fine. I don't think I need to vibrato the weird clap spectral layer, but it might matter actually, because if the noise layer isn't like moving with the vibrato, maybe it sounds weird. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then let's add this to the mod wheel. Mod wheel. Mod wheel. Okay, hold on. This just reminded me of something. Have you guys heard of this? Have you guys seen anything on social media about this wizard, voice, activated spell wizard game? It looks pretty incredible, and I would love to find some trusted regulars to play that with. It looks Mage Arena. It looks incredible. I don't know if it's something that you play for like 10 minutes and then you're over it, or if there's a little more to it than that. But I heard it's like $3 on Fireball. I heard it's like $3 on Steam. So we'll organize another maybe another community game for that or something. I just don't want to get into trouble with people shouting things they shouldn't be shouting, but it looks really funny though. Fireball? Magic missiles. All right. They should make a Harry Potter game like that. Wouldn't that be sick? And they kind of made one a few years ago, right? That was like there's a lot of hype around it. I feel like I never really... Honestly, I don't really try many video games myself, but I'm kind of more of a... I stick to things that I like, and I replay them a lot. That's kind of how I am with video games. Alright, let's try to record this. I'm glad people instantly recognized Vomit Blast. Is that a thing? There's a Vomit Blast spell in that game?
This is my superpower.
That octave just doesn't sound good. It's too harsh. And then we have the other riff here.
This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can think about it.
Cool. I mean, it's really rough, but I'm pretty happy with some of the progress. I wasn't expecting to kind of own in on just one idea for the whole stream, but yeah, I don't know. I was feeling it, so it was nice to make some progress. Anything that gets me closer to finishing this album. Sometimes harshness is good. That is true. Oh man, well, bro, I'm pumped for the album. Thank you.
Truthfully,
Hold on, I gotta make sure the starting point for the song is
truthfully,
yeah. We can definitely, I think the general articulation of the bass is better now. We can definitely spice it up a little bit more.
truthfully, when I see speaks
I'm trying to picture how I would want to do that. I'm thinking maybe we slap a BXXL on there. Where is it? Let's put it here. Actually, let's go like this. I'm just curious if compressing the stereo signal could be cool for this.
truthfully, when I see speaks
It's with and without. Huh. Doesn't sound very different at all. Well, it's probably because the threshold isn't really being reached.
truthfully.
We gotta do follow. Yo, thank you for the follow, Wavepunk. Do you stream often? First time chatter and 4. I do stream often now. I'm on a schedule at the moment, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. I start around 1 p.m. CDT on all of those days currently. And planning on adding a short stream on Fridays as well, Feedback Fridays. So if anyone has ideas they want to share, we can listen to them together on stream.
Truthfully, when I see speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me. Truthfully, when I see speaks to me, I'm pulling.
Okay, let's add that piano, little piano thing in. I'm kind of picturing like a little.
Truthfully,
So let's actually duplicate this, and I want to render out that in particular. Just bounce it in place. And yeah. Come on. Don't tell me it's at 100% if it's not at 100%. Thank you. Let's see. I had like no energy going into the stream today, and now I'm kind of having a great time. Shout out again to Ession and Blades Runner for gifting so many subs today. Also, just been having a lot of fun with this idea. I'm like trying to sketch a full track here. Okay, so actually, what we can do since we just rendered that, let's go like this. Reverse it again. Oh, I could just hit R. I'm pretty sure that's the hotkey for that. We'll go like this. Huh? Wait. Oh.
Truthfully.
And then we'll probably just let's see how it sounds if we mute it there, because sometimes that can work.
Truthfully, when I see,
I think it can work.
to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me. Right.
I wonder if some hi-hat stuff would be cool. But it has to be really delicate, because this is like serious business.
Truthfully,
And that is not delicate at all. But oh, that's the offbeat. That's the one we're using on the offbeat.
truthfully,
Let's find something like really tiny. Really small hi-hat. Was this a zero coffee stream? No, I did have a coffee. And I've actually had to go to the bathroom for like the last half an hour. I kept telling myself like, oh, I'm gonna probably stop the stream now, but I feel like it's gonna interrupt my flow. I'm just gonna do a few more things here, and we'll go from there. Ooh, that sounds like it could work. If we get rid of the tail.
symphony.
So
Truthfully, when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me.
who makes a hi-hat that doesn't start immediately? It's evil.
Truthfully, when I see it speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me.
Okay.
A symphony. They're playing me. Writing me. You know, these choices might not right, they made for me. Sing for me. And playing me. I'm dancing.
Okay, these hi-hats don't feel like they're really in the same.
They made for me. Sing for me. And playing me. I'm dancing left and right, and they made for me. Sing for me. And playing me.
This is my superpower. I can feel it. I can fight the power. This is my superpower.
Actually, we gotta do the old reverse piano thing here too. We just gotta do it. It's gonna be cool. Maybe not with this reverb though. Let's use shimmer. This is sounding tough already. Thank you. Ooh, shaker could be cool. Yeah, let's just freeze that. Get rid of all that MIDI from... There's like an entire other version of this track that's all messed up in the beginning of this project file that I can probably get rid of at this point because I'm really happy with how this is all coming together. Okay. Did that... Okay. Ableton scares me sometimes when it's bouncing. It's like, are you about to crash or... Can't tell what's going on. Maybe it's just because I'm impatient and I want to make progress.
This is my superpower.
Okay, let's get rid of the kicks here.
This is my superpower. I can feel it. I can fight the power. This is my superpower. I can feel it. I can fight the
Doesn't really work that well in that octave, unfortunately.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
I need some kind of like thing to happen there on that last beat. Yeah.
This is my superpower.
Maybe hold on, let's take a closer look at sidechain A. Might be okay, then we have the drums end here. I mean, there's no fills in this track. There's like, it's still very much like outline in some ways. You know, it's more than an outline at this point for sure, but this part's gonna be fun.
I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, riding me. Yeah, these choices might go right, truthfully.
Okay, I think we can open this up a bit more too. So let's get a macro on this cutoff here.
I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, riding me. Yeah, these choices might go right, truthfully.
All right, let's get that macro in here. And at the very least, let's get those downbeats. I don't know, some of the distortion sounds a little funky at times.
When I see speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me.
I wonder which of these is causing that.
When I see speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me.
Do not forget to save Cool Piano Dude. Thanks so much. Blazar, man, you are such an OG. Gifting subs, gifting advice.
Truthfully, when I see speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony.
Let's get a little piano flourish that can like bleed into that section.
Choices might go right, they ain't made for me. It's in for me, and being me. I'm dancing left and right, faithfully. Playing these black and white keys. This is my superpower.
So for this transition,
Black and white.
hold on. Let's see.
Black and white key. Black and white key. Black and white key. Black and white keys.
You could do a bass slide here, and hold on. Oh, let's try to record.
Black and white key.
Yeah, I'll throw that right here. Ish.
This is my super. This is my super. This is my superpower.
I can feel black and white keys.
This is my superpower.
I can feel
The power.
things around.
This is my superpower.
I can feel
The power.
things around.
This is my superpower.
Yo, thank you for the follow, Maxoy.
Black and white keys.
This is my superpower.
I can feel
The power.
things around.
This is my superpower.
I can feel
The power.
things around.
This is my superpower.
We can take some liberties the second time around too, because it's like, well, if you've made it that far as a listener, then you probably like what you've heard so far. You can kind of like, yeah, take some liberties.
This is my superpower.
gonna just change this. Let's go like that. We could probably have another offbeat hi-hat that's a little more open, especially for the second drop.
This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is
Maybe simplify this a little bit,
this is my superpower.
or maybe just no bass here. I don't know.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower. I can think about it.
I think we can kind of retire the bass at that point. Let's duplicate this piano because I think we want a copy that's a little more up front and less EQ'd. Maybe one of the felts could be nice here.
This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can think about it.
Trying to think about if I want to do anything special for the ending there.
This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can think about it.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Cool. All right, y'all. Made some good progress on another album track. Let's save this. This one's probably going to be called Superpower. I can't really imagine it being called anything else.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not rough, they ain't made for me.
It's still really rough, but
And playing me.
I see the potential.
Left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
This is my superpower.
I can feel it.
I can think about it.
There's a light.
This is my superpower.
I can feel it.
I can think about it.
There's a light. choices might know what they need for me. It's in for me, and being me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully.
Definitely lots of room for other elements and embellishments.
This is my superpower. I can feel it. Think about it. This is my superpower.
Yo, thank you for the follow, Voyager. Alright, y'all. Thanks for tuning in today. Probably gonna move on after this. Call it a day.
This is my superpower.
Yo, thank you for the follow, DJ Chisholm. Got a high pass.
This is my superpower. I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can think about it.
Amazing. Cool. It's far from being done, but it's a great step forward compared to what I had before this, which was, I mean, there's very little to the track. I think there was a kick drum, couple of vocals, and a synth that wasn't loading. And now we've got basically a full outline for a track. What is it? 4:40. I started at 1, so that's like 3.5, almost 4 hours of work here. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today for me. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. And I'll be back soon. I'll be back on Thursday at 1 p.m. CDT. Gonna keep working on this album. It's got a long way to go, but it's really starting to shape up, and I enjoy sharing the process and seeing what people are kind of reacting to, not reacting to, and yeah. Thanks again to the new followers. Speaking of which, Ado Drausabanato, hopefully I said that right. Thanks for the follow, and thanks again, Blaze Runner and Isian for all the gifted subs, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, Bishu's live? Great. He's probably tired of me rating him every time I stream, but hey, can't complain about sending some viewers over. Why not? But yeah, thank you guys again. I'll see you next time, and I'm gonna go ahead and raid Bishu. I'll see you guys Thursday or another time. Peace.
Ready?